kidding. Yeah. 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 Yeah, there it is. This is in reverse. God, it's so repetitive. That's the thing. Yeah, I started playing this game out of spite. Cause like, you know, oh no. I was like, oh my god, everyone's playing that. Cause like, people who made Genshin are the same people who made Honkai, the same company. So I was like, it was really weird seeing people like get really hyped over this game. I don't know what these guys. Yeah, it was really weird. Get hyped over this game. So yeah. It is what it is. I don't know. And then, you know, I was just playing this game. It's like, alright, I'll get strong by myself. I don't need anyone's help. I don't need friends. I'll get strong by myself. And then people would want to play with me because of my broken account, you know? Literally. But then, it's, your boy right here started playing, and then I was like, yeah, I'll play with you, just to help you out, you know? Because I was literally, like, I was really close to, like, stop playing. I was really close to not playing this game. Yeah. Really close. I was like, this game isn't really doing that much for me. Like, the story is nice. It's nice to meet the characters, you know? It feels nice. Especially nice to see, like, Raiden May, but Alter in this game, you know? But it's whatever. I don't really care that much. Yeah. There's a lot of things I have a problem with this game. And because of the fact that it was really popular, it made those problems, like, even more, like, irritating. So yeah. Like, the fact that it's so new, right? I don't know. It's really new. Like, back then, they only had 120 resin, and then people started complaining. And then yeah. But not only that, this is people's first gacha game. And in terms of the rate, you know, it's really predatory in a way. No. It really is. It's predatory. Because it's like, here's a new character. You really want him? Okay. Doesn't even get him, you know? That's the thing. You can grind all you want, but in order to, like, I could do the math, right? So how much do you get? You get like 60 per day, right? You need 90 pulls plus another 90. Let's say that your luck is literal garbage. You cannot get that one character.
Sounds good to me.
That doesn't sound good. You know why? 90 plus 90, right? 180 times 160, because that's one pull. You get this much, 28.8 thousand. You know, that's a lot. 28,800. That's a lot. So now then, you divide it by 60, because that's how much you get daily. And boom.
Follow the wind.
If you were to play this game and only get your primos from your daily stuff, right? From your daily commissions. No events, no story, no nothing. If you played this game just for the commissions and left, and if you had terrible luck where you had to go to hard pity twice, it will take you 480 days. That is a literal year it will take you to get to that one character. It's that broken. It's that mean. And thus it's predatory, because what if you really want that one character, but you don't have enough, and your luck was just really bad that day, and you don't get him? What if you wanted that one character, but then the gacha, the RNG, said no, and you felt really bad? You didn't get the character you wanted, even if you were to grind for all of their gear, all of it, every single one of their talent books, had a weapon ready for them, maybe an artifact, and also these ready, then you would be physically upset, because even though you grinded and worked hard for it, you are not given it because you are poor. You didn't buy the god. Because you're poor. You don't have the money to buy it. You don't have the money to top up. So you don't get the character. So sad. What about the fact that in the weapon banner, like, I'll keep saying this, the weapon banner, before this thing was selected, before this thing was made a thing, you can get all the woeful gravestones you want and not a single staff of Homa. Over and over and over again. You will never get it. That is how terrible the gacha is. I mean, then again, I'm not saying that like this is the worst gacha in all gacha games. There are worse out there. But that's the thing, it's just that, like, predatory. And that's the thing, this is people's first gacha game, which makes it even worse. Because they've never experienced this ever. They never, like, went through how hard the gacha really is. This is their first time being presented with a system like this. And then it's just terrible, because it's like, what do you expect? You got like, it's just that bad. It's not good, if I'm being honest. It's not. But anyways, what do I got? What can I do?
Osmanthus.
Yeah, I could get more resistance books, or I could get, no, you're done. Yeah, I could probably get more resistance books. Maybe some freedom. That's the thing. I don't really have a good artifact sect on him. That's another thing. Artifacts. These things are terrible. You can grind months and months for them, but never get the right one for you. Never get the right one. It's so bad. It's terrible. It's so unfair. And that's the thing, yeah, in terms of it, like the luck system, right? The luck. Some people have immaculate luck. I'm one of those people. My friends make fun of me for it because, yeah, I do deserve it. I pull on any kind of banner and I get the character. And the only time it never worked out for me was on the Venti banner and on the Yai banner. Because I got Jean, and then I got Mona. There's another time I lost pity, and that was for Shao. I lost pity for Shao banner. I got Kaching. But then right after Kaching, I got Shao. That's the thing.
You called?
Yes, I did. Dude, it's so bad. Some people have been playing and they've never gotten a 5-star they want. They probably get like a C like 6 Chi-Chi. And that's not a DPS unit. That's not what you want, but that's what you get. It's cruel. This game isn't that good. It's, I don't know. It's still in development, you know? It's still working around the edges. It's slowly getting to that perfection, that refined state that Honkai is currently in. Like, Honkai back then was not that good. Trust me, it wasn't. To level up a character, you needed their type. Everyone has a certain type. You needed that specific type. Just think about it. These heroes wit, but 7 of them for each element. and like they can only be used on them, and then if used on like yeah, it's basically just what Fate currently has still. It's not good. They ultimately got rid of it, and they just condensed it because you would have like a ton of like physical type experience, right? XP chips, and then you have like 0 mechs chips, and then you couldn't really use it because you get a bonus. You get more XP out of it if it's for the same type. If it's for the type that is meant to be for. So it's like that, It's terrible. It's not fun. This game is predatory and it's gacha. Its RNG sucks. Especially in domains, it's really, really tedious in terms of grinding goes. It's really tedious. It sucks. It's garbage. The grind is terrible. It's repetitive. And you can grind all you want and you still won't be able to level up every single character you currently have. And this game just came out. Like like a stamina system. People complain that like you had basically nothing. You don't have like there's nothing to do in the game when he first started out. There's nothing to do, and people really like the game, and that's totally fine. But the problem with that is that those who really like the game didn't have anything to do. So it's like, there's a joke, it's like, oh yeah, this is me with no resin. And then people just finding exploits in the game with all the bugs for fun. Just as a way to kill time. It's so sad. Whatever. I don't see much of it. Oh my god, I swear to god. Bennett, what? That's another thing. Sometimes the character's mechanics just doesn't work out the way you want it, and you get infuriated by it because obviously that's not what you wanted.
There is no escape. This is order. Solidify.
Amazing. Yeah, that's the thing. Like this game relies a lot, too much on luck. Too much on luck. And that's not fair. I mean, at least it's not like a pay-to-win kind of... No, it is a pay-to-win. You can buy the battle pass. You can get all these fragile resins. And then you can get primos as well. You can get a certain weapon as well. You can get these things. You get a lot of things from here. You can get those certain weapons that you can't even get if you're free to play. I can't get these because I never bought the battle pass. I've never paid money on a game like this. Any gacha game. Because when I first started out playing gacha games, I think my first one was Crusader's Quest. Shout out to anyone who remembers what that is. Ledness is my life, dude. Crazy, dude. Oh my god, yo. Shout out to anyone who still remembers that game. Because I know it's still going, but like, dude. To give you a reference of how like much I played it, remember the ReZero crossover? I still have Subaru. The problem is that he's a 3-star, and if you level him up past that, I'm scared that he's just gonna go away and turn into another unit. God forbid a unit I already have, and then I just send him away. I just force him to retire. Sucks. So cool. Anyways, yeah. Attack speed. Boost that. Attack speed on Yoimiya. Fast has... Look at these rates, dude. This is supposed to give me 2 times it. So if you're to like, just evenly distribute it, I get 2 ballads and 2 of these teaching ballads and the guide ballads on the hardest difficulty domain. That's so stupid. I can get the same thing if I did like the lowest one. God forbid I was a lower level player, my lower AR player, who literally will take the whole 8 minutes to complete this, and then gets like literally the same rewards as what you get if you played the other one. It's so stupid. But that's the thing. At least this isn't an artifact domain. God forbid it's an artifact domain. Because if it's an artifact domain, you basically can keep grinding and grinding and not get the single one you want. Which is stupid and cruel. What even is, dude? What even is this? Son of a bitch, dude. Before it makes a shield. That's the thing. Like, cryo shields are easy to get past, but if you don't have a pyro in your team, you're kind of screwed. And that's totally fine because that actually makes you think about like preparing your team to like fight those that you need to fight. You know, which is good because you can fight it, you know, like this way with Electro, or you can make it maybe like easier on yourself and get, you know, a pyro unit in your team. See, this is what I'm talking about, right? That's cool. That's good. That actually makes you think about like the mechanics of the game, and it makes you think, and then you think about it, and it's like, I don't know. I mean, then again, in Honkai, there's a lot of units in the game, and a lot of them are, like, not part of the meta anymore. You do not want to build them. They will not help your team that much. And that's the thing. Polio, like, addressed it, kind of. They, had these augmentation kits to, like, buff previous units. Yamabuki armor, more like Drive Commandant, is like the best, just pretty good. It's a really good support for Indian. So yeah. Yeah, that's my highest. 130k. That's my highest. With this team, at least. Because you want to do an overload reaction. That way you can just pummel them. And yeah, you want to do overload. Because that's like the highest damage output you can get with an electro unit. So yeah, that's why it's like really broken. But if I do it normally with no pyro, it's probably like 40 or 30. Yeah, it's probably just 40 or 30. Without buffs, it'll probably like without buffs and pyro effect, like affecting all the enemies with pyro. It gives me it'll hit around like 80, 70 or 80. Yeah, and then of course it all depends on how much energy do they have. Yeah.
We'll have order. Illusion shattered.
yeah, I started playing this game out of spite, and then eventually it was just basically me and yours truly. Just grinding every single day, like at night, just like hop on, get these dailies done because, you know, new player, right? And I just I wanted to help. I actually wanted friends to play with because I was lonely. It was the first, because I was so sad. That's the thing. I've never played like an actual game with other people. Like friends from school. I've never, unless it was like, no, literally never. I've never done it. Even in the Clash Royale days, I never did. And I thought that finally now I'd be able to like, you know, make a connection because all my friends started like, you know, my friends played League of Legends, and I did not have a good computer to play, so I just didn't. And also, I didn't really want to, but because the time, I still remember, it's so sad. I went to a gaming cafe, and I paid money to actually like be in there with my friends, but I didn't have League of Legends or Overwatch, so I basically went in there to sit in a chair. So dumb, and I realized, oh, I don't have the game to play. I went up to the guy, and I was like, oh, can I get a refund? And then literally the guy ignored me, and I noticed a sign that said, no refunds. And then I was just like so pissed at myself. Because I was like, I did this to myself. I made myself go. Because I wanted to be with my friends. Because I'm that desperate. And so when people were posting about, oh my god, Genshin, oh my god, Genshin, I was getting my hopes up again. And then next thing you know it, no one. It's just no one. I was really mad. I just, oh, that's just, ugh. Burn it all, dude. So now you understand how mad I was. You know, I was mad at myself. And then I got my hopes up again. And then I got even more mad. I was mad at the people around me, but even more, I was mad at myself. My God. So you must have, so you should have an idea how relieved I was that yours truly decided to play because her friends wanted her to play. So then I was like, okay, and then she got it. But at this point, they kind of don't play anymore, except, you know, her. But yeah. And then I was able to make more friends with a Genshin group chat, and then I got in, and then I know these people, and I was able to finally meet them later in public, you know, like later down the school year, and then it's just like, dude, I would have never like been this close with these people if it wasn't for this game. And so, yeah, do I like playing this game? Not really. There's a lot of things I nitpick about this game. There's a lot of things I don't like about the game. But I still play it, yes. And I remember, it's like, oh yeah, it's like she's very close to like getting to my AR level, and I used up all my fragile resin. So just so she didn't get to level AR 58 before me. Why? Is it because of my ego? Or is it because of the fact that I kind of didn't want to be like, ugh. I swear to God. Because like, if I'm AR 57 and she surpassed me, you know, her, like the student surpasses the master, the teacher, the sensei, then what good is the sensei? If the student has already surpassed them, you know, like what good can the sensei teach to a student who has already graduated? What, experience? Yeah, I have experience, sure, but at this point, she already knows like everything. In fact, maybe a little bit more than me. It is crazy. Get this fool. So I was scared that she was going to surpass me. And then there wouldn't be a reason for me to help her anymore. Because if she stopped playing, I would stop playing as well. That's the reality of it. If she stopped playing, I'll probably still be playing, but over time, I'm going to get sick of the game and then stop playing. You know, things get old, things get boring. They don't hit the same way. We always talk about how we missed when we like that moment when you first entered this world and there's just a lot of things to do. It's so grandiose. And now look what happened. 100%, 100%, 100%, 98%. I can't find the last one. I found like 4 common chests. And this number has still didn't go up. 99, 100, 99, 100, 100. And all of Inazuma is 100%. Even in this place. You know? And I don't like exploration anymore. Dragon Spine was terrible. It was hard doing it. And it doesn't mean that I want it to be easy. I mean, in this thing, it was really easy. It basically told you where they were when you were there. But it was tedious. It was time consuming, and at this point, you know, we're not in quarantine anymore, you know. There's no need. There's just a lot of things, you know. There's a lot of things, dude. There's too much. We don't have that much time anymore. We don't have that free time. That free time's gone. We gotta commute back to school now. Before, we were all stuck up in our homes. Obviously, we had nothing to do except play this game with your friends in this giant map, you know? And then you just chill, you have fun. Yeah. The feeling, it's not there anymore. This video is probably long, right? Yeah.